Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. So, when you are watching this, well, at least when it's published, it is Independence Day in the United States. So we're going to do a United States themed challenge to celebrate the independence of the United States. And if you don't like the independence of the United States, well, don't watch the video. I mean, watch the video anyway. I don't know. This is just the United States. You'll notice there's no time limit. I'm not going for a perfect score, but, you know, I mean, I'll just play while I'm comfortable. Just get what I can. Little Mostyn's Corner. Okay. And Hills Market Road. Sure. Little Mostyn's Corner and Hills Market Road. Well, the camera... Oh, just temporarily. Alright, that's fine. I'm getting a lot of artifacts here. This is going to be tough to play if I'm getting artifacts. Not too bad, hopefully. Alright, any sort of post? Any, newspaper? No. ADT, that doesn't really mean anything. A lot of homes are protected by ADT. Oh, star something. Something news. It's not really helpful. 877, so that's not helpful. That's the toll-free number in the United States. One of them, anyway. There's a bunch of them now. 800-866-877. I think 855 was commissioned as a toll-free number. 888 is a toll-free number. I know that. And this could be any town USA, really, at this point. There's nothing that really stands out. This could be Michigan. It could be Ohio. It could be Illinois, Missouri, northern Alabama, for that matter. That's too blurry. I think when we go one forward, we're going to... Oh, we're not past it. 302 appears to be the area code, but I don't know that one offhand, so it's not as helpful as it could be. Remax is here, but again, Remax is pretty much everywhere. U.S. Postal Service, if I knew anything about how their trucks were numbered, that might help, but no. Okay, that's Gerald's Road. A Partnership for Hunger Relief. All right. Don't know what that means. Partnership for Hunger Relief. Feeding America. Oh, that's nice. Food bank of some sort. I'll go one more forward since we are passing this truck. Oh, crappy camera when we're in the intersection. All right, interesting to note. Better camera when we're through the intersection. Zoom out a little bit, please. So we're still on Little Mostyn's Core Road. Corner, perhaps? Corridor, I don't know. We're way past those trucks at this point. What the heck just happened? Okay. Yeah, those trucks are long gone by the time the car was here. That's okay. I'm just happy to be in the United States and not have a crappy camera, to be honest with you. I've done one U.S.-only challenge before. What's this? Hopkins Cemetery Road. All right. And from what I recall, it wasn't great. I don't know. I don't keep track of my scores, actually. I probably should, but that's just another thing to put on a spreadsheet. And since my new job is dealing with a ton of spreadsheets, I'm not sure I want to deal more with spreadsheets. All right, I just wanted to go down this road enough to see Adopt a Highway. VFW Post 6921 and the Ladies Auxiliary. Very nice. This road is better paved. Bikes in road, so be careful of that. When possible, I like to ride the better paved roads in GeoGuessr because I, rightly or wrongly, feel that they will lead to more desirable locations. P Hill Road, railroad crossing. Not really helping. That's the United States flag, not a state flag. Which, you know, if we owned our own home, which we don't, well, I mean, I guess we kind of do. But if we owned our own home with a lawn enough to put up a flag or something, I'm not sure we'd put up the state flag either. So, there you go. Lack of state pride? Yeah. Lot for sale, Remax. 302 is definitely the area code. 119,000 just for the lot. Seems expensive. Oh, it's 3 acres. Okay, well that's not with a pond. All right, never mind. That's quite reasonable. Quite reasonable. You'd probably want your house access on that over here. I'm not sure. Plan it out. You've got the number now. Give them a call. While you're there, ask them where they are. Might help you some. Oh, is that a state flag flying below the United States flag? It's a secondary flag, whatever it is. It's definitely a state flag. I just don't know what state it is. It's one of the ones I don't know. I probably really know only about half, so it's not that surprising. I don't know. And it may not even be a state flag, right? It might just look like a state flag, but since I only know half of them, apparently it clicked me backward again. It's getting really frustrating when I mean to click and drag and it just clicks. Alright, well this camera's not too horrible, so happy about that. 6 minutes and some odd seconds into this already. Undivided highway. Now we might be getting somewhere. I can't see what it is called. I still can't see what it's called. If you hit Google, it's not Hopkins Cemetery Road, South DuPont Highway. Here we go. US 13. United States Route 13. Now, as we were talking about in our last video, the U.S. highway system is kind of a hodgepodge. There's no real rhyme or reason to the numbering. So I still need a state. Once I find a state, then I know that we were west of US 13. So we're getting closer. We just have to figure out where we are. Aquaflow, huh? Pump and supply. No, those words are too small, unfortunately. It's not like interstate. If it was interstate 13, we're in business. Because we just go to the south. We go to the west because it's a north-south road. So we go to the west, travel east until we find it. Bob's your uncle. Okay. Lions Club. It's nice. World Alive Ministries. No town or anything. Pawn shop, of course. Cash in a flash. 302. Man. It's interesting because I feel like having a list of the area codes would be cheating, whereas with the Cyrillic, I've got a map of the Cyrillic letters. I mean, maybe it's less cheating because I still don't know what the Cyrillic means. But, you know, I'm using an outside source to try and figure things out during the match. I don't know. Hardee's. We're in the south then. Possibly the west. All I know is we're not in the northeast because there are no more Hardee's in the northeast. There just aren't. Which is a shame because it does have the best fast food breakfast. If you disagree, you're welcome to. I mean, you can have an opinion that's wrong. That's perfectly within the ken. So we're on South US 13. It's not like I can just do a kind of blanket, oh, where's 13? I really wish I weren't behind this Allied waste truck. That is really obnoxious. Because it's black. I can't see anything over there. Oh, that could have been very bad. No. No. Harrington? Pennsylvania? Well, I mean, Greater Harrington Historical Society. I think Harrington's in Pennsylvania. Let's go down to Pennsylvania. Take a quick gander. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. I don't know, but I feel like Harrington is a place in Pennsylvania. Let's do a quick gander for US 13. I don't see it. I don't want to get too close here. That is the one nice thing. U.S. highways are always bigger roads. So at this level, I should see most of them. I don't see it in Pennsylvania, so we're done with that. But Harrington, that's good. Gives me something. Not a lot, but something. Every little bit helps. Park and ride, sure. It's Carpenter Bridge Road. That is a moose. And it says it's a moose. Oh, it's a Moose Lodge. Okay, well, that's why. There you go. So that has nothing to do with our area or location. Moose Lodges are throughout the United States. It's another fraternal order. If you're unfamiliar with the Moose Lodge, I don't blame you. They're probably, I think, one of the smaller of the orders. Elks probably is the larger of the lodges, or lions maybe. I'm not sure. Harrington is that way. I would love to come through town and maybe find an interstate highway on the other side. Okay, welcome to Harrington, the home of... I don't know. It's not... Oh, God, Google. Corporate limits of Harrington. It's not a license plate. There we go. The hub of Delaware. Alrighty, now we're in business. Delaware is tiny. So, Harrington. US 13. There we go. Find me Harrington. We'll zoom in as much as it takes to get to Harrington. And then once I'm in Harrington, I have to recreate how I got there. Okay, here's Harrington. So here's the town of Harrington. This is 13. We traveled south to get to Harrington, so we're actually going to come up this way. Carpenter Bridge Road, remember seeing that. South DuPont Highway, remember seeing that. So what I need to do is figure out where we turned onto this road. So we got to go back to the beginning. This is really frustrating. We got to go back to the beginning. And I got to remember, we were going south, but did we go east or west to get to that road? We went this way first. Remember this. And that put us onto, right, Little Maston's Corner Road. We got to Little Maston's Corner Road, which ran into 13. What is the name of this road? It's Main Street, which doesn't help. Alright, we're going to figure this out. We spent 12 minutes. We're bloody well going to start with the perfect score. Alright, so we got in the intersection. I remember being frustrated about that. We went south. No, we must not have, because the camera wasn't this bad. Did we originally go north? We did. So we originally went north. Because I never had a bad camera. Because I remember remarking about that. Oh, this camera is so great. So we're going north here from Little Marston's Corner Road. We eventually hit... I remember this. Did I go down that road? No, I did not, because I did not cross a railroad crossing until later. Little Marston's Corner Road. That's what I'm on right now. I remember traveling north. I remember thinking about the bins, wanting to read the bins, which I never did. We're going to come up to the lot for sale here soon. Unless I'm completely going the wrong way now, and I actually did go south, but I don't remember the camera ever being bad. Because I remarked on it. But then again, this does not look familiar. So if I went south, the camera must not have been bad for long. Alright, here we go. We're coming up to 45-mile-an-hour road. We might get something near on the north side of this town, right? We're slowing down even more. So it's possible, because we're still on Little Marston's Corner Road. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, that was the flag. That was the house with the flag that I was wondering, what is the second thing? No, it wasn't. That's a different flag. Oh, snap. Yeah, it definitely didn't go here. So we went the other way for sure. So this is just getting us some more information. It might be confusing the issue as well. Unless I can figure out what town this is. Let's see. Alright, we gotta go back because I need to see this sign. Whitleyburg and Frederica. Alright, let's go big. Let's go big. Go big, go home. Come on, mouse. Jeez. Alright, we're going to back out again. We know we're on 13. Frederica or Bridgeville. We know we came down eventually to Harrington, right? Yeah. Where was Harrington again? I've lost Harrington now, which is not good. There it is. Alright, so we came south to Harrington. So we couldn't have gone that far south. Winkler Road, Carpenter Bridge Road, Paradise Alley Road. I'm just trying to figure out where we turned onto DuPont Highway. Reeves Crossing? No. Main Street, Midstate? No. Ludlow Lane? No. Kent Avenue? No. Definitely not Peach Basket. I remembered that name. Plymouth Road? Maybe. Irish Hill? Upper King Road, Barney Jenkins Road, Walnut Shade Road, Longacre I would have remembered because it was a high school where I grew up. Lochmeath would have remembered because it's a great Scottish name. We didn't go through all of this. We absolutely did not go through all of this. Blast and Bother. Yeah, that's Dover. We were not going through Dover. Alright. How do we connect to Harrington? Go back to the beginning. We came this way. So clearly now I know we went this way. The camera gets bad, but it must not be forever. Because I remember not being frustrated by this road. Did it come down this way? Oh, Marston's Corner Road. Ah, aha. So after this intersection, the camera's not crap anymore. So it's just for that little bit. So I did go south. Okay. Little Marston's Corner Road. Yep, I remember the bike. I remember coming up to this. I remember that. I remember all of this stuff. We're 20 minutes into the first guess. Guys, I'm sorry these are going long, but I'm enjoying this. Hopefully you guys are too. I remember the postman. He always rings twice. He always rings twice, by the way. You get a little taste of my speech impediment there. I did a lot of speech therapy to get over that, but I have serious problems with my R's versus W's. Right! I remember Haskins Cemetery Road. That's what I turned down this road, didn't I? I did. I turned down the cemetery road. This is how I hit. Yeah, this is how I hit South DuPont Highway. Because I came in through this town, whatever it was. P Hill, I remember P Hill Road is off to the right. We crossed the railroad track, and we're on Hopkins Cemetery Road. I remember this. Going south. Going south. Don't go north. Okay. I remember this. I don't remember this. Alright, well anyway, we crossed it on Hopkins Cemetery Road. There it is. Hopkins Cemetery Road is 289. And that's where we came in. Okay. Alright, this is good. Making progress. So there's P Hill Road. Yep. Alright, we came across. There it is. Little Marston's Corner Road. Came up there, which is 284. Remember that bend. This is it. Hills Market Road. We were on Hills Market Road. Let's go back to the beginning for the last time. We're at this corner of Hills Market Road and Little Marston's Corner Road. If you look, that goes straight. It curves around. We started here. Okay. That's 1. So are we going for a perfect score? It looks like it. Perfect score in the United States. Happy Independence Day. All right, mountainous with lakes. 2 lanes going this way. Therefore, this is the way I want to go. That probably just means we're going up. So there's a passing lane, but we're going to go up for a little bit, turn around, see what this says. I went way too far. It just says no passing, I think. Yeah, it says do not pass. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to pass. I want to get a perfect score. Happy Independence Day. Mile 208. So we are on probably a U.S. highway again. Not an interstate highway, because the speeds at which you would travel on an interstate highway would preclude you from just having a simple yellow line like that. But mile 208 does sort of imply that we're at least on a major U.S. highway, or perhaps a major state highway. Now it's just a matter of finding what state or U.S. highway that is. And again, as we saw in just our very last example, we might know what U.S. highway it is, but that's not going to tell us what state we're in, necessarily. Okay. Just trying to base on the shape of those signs. Like I turn around, this is going to be a caution sign about a curve, probably. Or that trucks thing, yeah. Those are all cautionary. They're not really what's going to tell us what's happening here. License plates won't help in the United States. Too many people take road trips. I mean, if there's a majority that are a certain way, one way or the other. I mean, is that a lake out there? Possibly. This is gorgeous wherever we are. Drinking a little cream soda. Very tasty. This is now mile 207, so we're traveling north, and the numbers are getting smaller? Well, that's a mind job. I hate the U.S. highway system. In the interstate system, it's exactly the opposite. As you go north, it gets smaller. So that's a wee bit frustrating. All right, what's the roads here? What is our... Oh, you've got to be kidding. You don't update... Oh, there we go. Some sort of small road. 5 mile road? Who uses mile roads aside from Michigan? Anybody else? I don't know. That's a legitimate question, GeoGuessr fans. Let me know. I know they use them in Michigan. All over the place. That's not 5 mile road for Detroit, I can tell you that much, because it doesn't look like this. And I don't think that northern Michigan really has this kind of elevation. Maybe. There is skiing. I don't know if it's good. I don't do it. Other people must use mile roads. Or 206 miles. I've gone 2 miles down the road now. Alright, I can tell you this for sure. If I get anywhere close to a perfect guess on this, I'm going to split the video. And we're going to do a 2-for special for the holiday weekend. I think I might do that anyway. Just do a little 2-for special. Okay, now we're coming back down the mountain on the other side. Oh, crap, camera. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We were going north. We'll go north. Just a temporary bad camera moment. They happen. Not all pictures are updated all at the same time. They may end up with reasons they can't use a frame. Which is fine. Most of these cars have had front plates. Up until that one. Do not pass, which doesn't help. I mean, there's been a solid double line this entire time. We've gone 3 miles down this road now. And it's been a solid double. So, I mean, that means there's no passing. I'm not really sure. Oh, no, I do recall that one little bit where there was a dash stripe. So that means you can. Come on, let's just go back. Go, 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 go. Yield center lane to uphill traffic. Yield center lane to... Why would you be in the center lane? Clearly it's not marketed that way. I don't know. Something. Elbow Lake. Fine. Not helpful, but okay. Now we're down to 2 lanes. Don't do that. Come on. We're traveling north. That's probably Elbow Lake. It's got that Michigan feel. It could easily be Minnesota. It could easily be New York, Pennsylvania. It feels more northern than southern. Now, there's nothing to guarantee that as of yet. Oh, really? I'm so sick of the square. But it has more of that tree feel. Oh, this could be good. This is a park of some sort. Taconich Campground. Okay. Could be good, but it's not. To report road hazards, 541. Well, we're not in Michigan then, because it's not a Michigan area code. I do know all the Michigan area codes, unless it's brand spanking new. Alright, that's the Taconich Landing. Taconich Boat Ramp. This is a fairly large park. Problem is, I don't know where we are. Other than that, there are at least 200 miles to the north of whatever road we're on. Kinda doesn't narrow it down, you know? Don't do that. I wish there was like a setting. Always click on road. But there's not. Alright, we've gone probably 6 or 7 miles down this road. Taconich, Trailhead. It's all about Taconich. And since I'm not from where this area is, probably everybody that's from here, it's not Taconich, it's Takahanich or something. You know, I have no idea. And you really shouldn't talk that way. It's not very nice. I'm trying my best. Alright. I'm about to say that this direction has yielded everything it's going to yield to me. And I need to go back to the beginning and come around from the other side. Alright. Bad camera. Don't panic. Again, every now and again you'll catch one of those frames. Nope. Wherever I am, they expect me to know what this road is. No, stop doing that. You are frustrating as all hell. Slow moving vehicles, of course, because we're going uphill again. More Taconich stuff. Oregon Dunes. Day use. Oregon Dunes, huh? Oregon Dunes would be in Oregon, don't you think? Let's go over to Oregon. Do we see Taconich anywhere? Whoa, the border's here. Where the heck is the rest of it? Just follow Hood River? It must. Taconich. Do we have Taconich anywhere? Problem is with the national forest, it's going to supersede any local state forests. Vancouver. There's a Vancouver, Washington that's in the south? Well, that's not confusing at all. Oregon Dunes. No. I don't know. Because there's an Oregon, Ohio, for that matter. Alright, that is not conclusive. Okay, we're going to go a smidge farther. The cameras are real bad now. Oregon Dunes, day use. That's the National Forest Park System. Seal. I hate to just turn around because, you know, you figure, oh, that's it. We could easily be in a national forest, there's no doubt. All right, I'm going back to the beginning. We went north. We're going to turn around. We're going to go south this time. We're going to go south. Here's my reasoning. One, because that 10 minutes obviously yielded nothing. But two, it seems like there would be more traffic on this road than what was presumed. Is this just a no passing sign, or is this like everything I needed? It's just a no passing sign. All right. I mean, I'm surprised you can go this far on a road without any sort of indication of what road you're on. Again, don't panic. Just every now and again you might get some bad frames. It's not the end. We don't have to freak out. We're slowing down here. See, if I came this way, we'd have been coming into a town. This could have helped some. We are entering Gardner. All right. Old Highway 101. The 101 is on the West Coast, is it not? It is. All right, I'm not giving this up then. Am I on the new Highway 101? That is the question. I don't know, because again, it's a case of if you're on this road, you already know what it is. And if you are from this area turning onto the road, you definitely know what it is because it's your big road. The old 101. I bet that's old 101 again. Front Street. That's what I'm on. I'm on Front Street. That's Mason Street. So I'm on Front Street in Gardner. Okay. So I'm on Front Street in Gardner, and we've got something that says it's the old 101. How are we going to find what we need? Let's just travel the actual 101 and see if anywhere along here we find the road or the city Gardner. Or, alternatively, we find the Takanich Park. Either one would work just fine for me. I'm not seeing it at this point. Is this the state line? No. It's still the Oregon Coast Highway. Florence, Glenada, Dune City, still in Oregon. Gardner, score. All right, so we're in Gardner. We're on the Oregon. We're on the 101. Why would you not put that somewhere? Anywhere, freaking anywhere. No, go away. I don't need you right now. We're on the Oregon Coast Highway. All right. How far north of this did we go? There's Old U.S. Highway 101. All right, that's where it comes through. We're north of this. We're north of that. What road are you? It doesn't say. Wow, it really doesn't say. Oh, it's part of the old Lower Smith River Road. All right, let's go back to the start. South is the answer. So we got to go south and pay attention to what's going on here. Pay very, very close attention to the roads. I'm clicking twice. I'm clicking 3 times. I don't know how far we're going, but this road is not really a road. It's just an access point to the west. So that's not going to help us. No, just access points. This one, however, is more than an access point because there's a left turn lane here. So what are you? You might be a private residence, but why would a private residence get their own left turn lane? I don't know the answer to that question. Let's be smart about this. Porthole Books and Publishing. Porthole Books and Publishing. So here's the thing. I made it all the way down to Gardner. This is Gardner. That's the old 101. We know we made it that far. Okay. There's train tracks there. This, I don't know what this is. Sparrow Park Road, which I didn't see. That's another road that has no name. That went off to the left. That could be where we are just now. Oh man, I want to just click here. I'm not convinced of that yet, but I'm liking it. Go away, map. Thank you. But I kind of like it. I don't mind it too much. What's this road? This is just a turn off into like a trailer community motel, perhaps. How far down, meaning how south, do we have to go? We know we start at mile 208. We know this. This is mile what? It's mile 209, I think. We've gone 1 mile south. And then we enter Gardner. And on the left is Old Highway 101. We're essentially a mile north of Old Highway 101. Where is Old Highway 101 again? This is it. We're essentially a mile north of that. So at some point, we passed 2 right turns, one of which had a railroad crossing. I do sort of recall that. I know we keep going back to the top, but this could be our perfect score opportunity. So we're going to have a bunch of 40-minute GeoGuessr videos, and that's just how it's going to be this weekend. All right, so here's a turn off to the left and a turn off to the right. A turn off to the right that does or does not have a railroad crossing. That does not have a railroad crossing. Okay. Bad camera again for a little bit. Then we round, before we round a turn, there's a turn off to the right that does have a railroad crossing. Turn off to the right that does have a railroad crossing. Turn to the left. That's the Portholes Books and Publishing. Must be on the other side. Either way, I don't know where that is. Okay, so we cross one. It does not. Are we here? Last time. We've got to count our turnoffs. We're turning to the right to start this whole expedition. So we are farther from here. It's just a question of how far to the right are we turning. Are we calling this a gradual turn? I feel like we're calling this a gradual turn. And then we're here to the first turn off. So there's no road to our right, but there is this road to our left, which is here. There's no road to the left before that. Of a mile. Go away. This little road structure. Where do we start in relation to that road structure? If we look out this way, the road has not started yet. We're here. Oh my God, we missed it by 1 point. We missed it by 1 point, guys. It was this road that hadn't started yet. We missed it by 1 point. Oh my God. Wow. All right. Well, 40 minutes is as long as I'm willing to go for a video. So we're going to put in a cut here. I hope you liked it. We're 1 point off the maximum. We're going to try and continue doing this as we go in the next one. We'll see how well we do as we continue on our U.S. Independence Day celebration. So enjoy any fireworks if you live in the United States. If you don't, enjoy some fireworks anyway, because they're pretty cool. And, click that like button if you liked our journey. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything. And until next time, when we will finish this challenge, cheers.